Why do men go above and beyond to ensure their partner's pleasure? Is it purely selfish, or is there something deeper happening psychologically? The truth is, the men who prioritize a woman's pleasure are often more emotionally intelligent, confident, and secure in their masculinity than those who don't. Welcome to Mira TV, and subscribe if this is your first time on this page so you can have more in-depth of relationship insight. In this in-depth video, we will explore the science and psychology behind men who prioritize our pleasure, the common relationship struggles related to intimacy and connection, insights from relationship experts, psychologists, and real-life stories, how society conditions men to either embrace or suppress their traits, the deep emotional connection that comes with mutual pressure, myth versus reality busting, misconception about men and sexual intimacy, tips and strategies for enhancing relationship intimacy, personal experience from men and women who have seen both sides of the spectrum, the connection between pleasure, respect, and trust in relationships, the long-term impact of prioritizing partner pleasure on relationship stability. What happens in relationships when this priority is missing? The emotional vulnerability that comes with genuine physical connection, the role of childhood experiences in shaping intimacy behavior, how cultural upbringing affects men's approach to pleasure, the connection between masculinity and sexual generosity, the role of communication in fostering deeper sexual connection, the science behind arousing, bonding, and brain chemistry in pleasure, the psychological and biological difference between men and women when it comes to intimacy, the deeper impact of pleasure on relationship satisfaction over time, stories of couples who transform their relationship by prioritizing mutual pleasure, the impact of emotional baggage on intimacy and pleasure, how to overcome societal conditioning that suppresses emotional and sexual connection, the cultural taboos surrounding male vulnerability in relationships, why prioritizing pleasure leads to higher levels of emotional intimacy, how a man's ability to give pleasure correlates with his confidence outside the bedroom, the link below a man's emotional intelligence and his ability to prioritize his partner's needs, the neuroscience behind pleasure and why the brain craves shared experiences, how traditional gender roles have suppressed men's ability to give and receive pleasure, why a man's love language plays a role in his approach to physical and emotional intimacy, the hidden ways a man can subtly encourage our partner to be more attentive, how relationship trauma affects a man's ability to be vulnerable and prioritize connection, why women in healthy relationships report higher overall happiness, why prioritizing pleasure reduces relationship dissatisfaction and prevents emotional disconnect, the general shift, the impact of societal media and how it influences men's perception of intimacy. Yes, the surprising connection between relationship longevity and mutual satisfaction, the secret behind why men who prioritize our pleasure are seen as more attractive. By the end of this deep dive, you will understand what makes these men different, why it matters, and how intimacy can transform a relationship. Expanded final thoughts, the act of true intimacy. The best relationships are built on effort, care, and mutual pleasure. Men who prioritize her pleasure often have deep emotional connections and intelligence and confidence. A secure man understands that intimacy is about connection, not just physical satisfaction. These men can sometimes feel underappreciated, so mutual effort is important. Every relationship can go into this dynamic with communication and emotional safety. Prioritizing pleasure is about more than physical, it's about emotional security and vulnerability.